Hi, this is Cynthia Horner from Right On Digital, and we're doing this wonderful interview today with Maria, who's going to talk to us about being a hairstylist. And I see we both have braids.
We
So,
do.
so let's just jump right in. You were the hairstylist for Found. So can you tell us a little bit more about the experience of being the hairstylist for this show and for the star?
Yes. So yes, you're correct. I was the hairstylist for the lead actress, Shanola Hampton. So I was assigned to her. We do have a collective team inside the trailer, but I was assigned specifically for Shanola, which was an absolute pleasure. As you know, if you've met her before, is an experience. So um, a little bit of the creative side. There is some steps that we have to take.
Mhm.
So I was presented with the pilot, and because hairstylists are visual, we immediately go into, once we're assigned to the character that we'll be taking care of, we immediately go into almost like a visual makeup of what we see for that character. But it cannot just be my vision. So once I have an idea of what I see for her, then I'll speak to or ask, can I speak to the show creator and just see what their vision is for that particular character. And once we line up, we'll sit down and we'll talk to the actress, see what she's comfortable with. We have to also make sure that it aligns with each episode, each script that comes out weekly, because if it's a lot of moving parts, we definitely have to make sure that her hair is realistic,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. So that's a
Right.
little bit about the character creation.
Mhm. And are there certain products that you like to use when you're working on set, that are your go-to products that always work for you?
Yes. So I have a very good friend in the industry as well. Her name is Wankia Hinkson, and she has her own product line. She is a well-known hairstylist in local 798 and 706. And yeah, I introduced the product. I introduced several products to Shanola, but I wanted to make sure that she was comfortable, because your hair, she knows her hair better than I did at that point. So I had to pay attention to if something flaked on camera, or um, if it made the hair look dry, or you know what I mean? Because I'm
Right.
her eye at that point. So she's relying on me to pay attention to those key details. So with that being said, we both actually fell in love with that product. And it was a go-to of ours. And it's called One by One Kia.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. And your hair
Mhm.
looks beautiful and your lipstick matches perfectly. So tell us a couple of your beauty secrets.
My beauty secrets. Well, it's not a lot. I do my own color. However, I do not do my retinings for my locks. That's just a little too tedious for me. That's not my ministry. So I have a loctician that takes care of my hair for me like every 8 weeks.
Mhm.
But I am responsible for my own color. So that right there, I'll time it out. And I'm going through kind of a process of, do I want to let my gray come in? So I'm there, and sometimes I'll see it and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. It's going to be really, really nice. But, again, that's a process. So I still haven't fully committed to the gray yet. Everybody loves the red. Everybody knows the red, whether I'm at work, outside of work, my personal life. So right now, the red is my color. It's my thing. So I'm going to stick with it until I'm ready to embrace that season change.
Okay. Now, I know we'll have to wrap up soon. So tell me, what have you enjoyed the most about working with Found? Because you've been involved with other shows and series as well. So what's the difference?
um, for me, being able to highlight our natural hair, uh, we have some amazing hairstylists that do amazing wig work. And we see that a lot, even with our African American actors. But to be able to see a show and see a reflection of yourself, that speaks volumes to me, and it creates conversation. And I think that is that's a big deal. And I told Shanola that as well when we had our sit down, and during the consultation, I said, what is it that you want to come across on screen? Not just your acting ability, because we all know you're an amazing actress, but what is it that you want people to take away from this visual? And for us to collectively come together and create what I call magic. To be able to see her hair and to see how she carries herself and how it relates to the character. It has brought me joy in watching the last 2 episodes that have aired. We're on our 3rd week now, which is a really big week for us. But just to be able to see a reflection of myself and get conversation started, that is a big deal to me.
Yes, and we all are embracing our hair at this point, and
Yes.
the industry, the whole world is embracing their hair. I know
Yes.
when I go places, people ask me, "Oh, who did your hair?" You know, it's a great conversation to have, and I'm glad that we can celebrate this way. Now, tell us, yes, what are your social media handles so that we can tag you and follow you?
Thank you for asking. I get in a lot of trouble about my IG because it's long, but it's Hair Tactics, HAirTactics _Antoinette. So if you put in, even if you put in at Hair Tactics, it should pop up. And then as far as my Facebook, it's just my first and my maiden name. So it's Maria Massey. And you can find me there.
Okay. Well, we will be looking for you. And thank you so much for this wonderful interview for Right On Digital. And I hope you have a wonderful week.
Thank you for having me. And I pray that the same happens for you.
Thank you.